Today, we're going to break down a story that I'm willing to bet feels pretty familiar to a lot of you. It's that classic workplace story, the quiet struggle between the people who actually do the work and the people who get all the credit for it. I mean, you know the feeling, right? You're the one staying late, you're the one cracking the tough problems, you're delivering the results, and then you just hear crickets. Nothing. That exact feeling of being totally invisible is right at the heart of the story we're diving into. So let's meet our two main characters here, because the dynamic between these two, well, it sets this whole thing in motion. And it's really a clash of two completely different ways of working.
All right, so here are our guys. On one side, you've got Kareem. He's your classic deep work employee. Head down, super diligent, meticulous, just completely focused on getting the job done right. And then you've got Omar. He plays a totally different game. His focus isn't so much on the work itself, but on making sure everyone knows about the work. It's the ultimate battle of substance versus style.
And here we see the problem in action. It's late. Kareem is quietly at his desk, surrounded by coffee cups, untangling this really messy supplier issue. At the exact same time, Omar was on the phone, loudly telling their manager how he figured it all out. He didn't do any of the hard stuff, but you can bet he's going to be the one delivering the good news. Now, you and I both know a dynamic like this just can't last. It's totally unsustainable. It can only go on for so long before, something's got to give. Let's look at the moment this whole thing finally boils over. So picture this. It's the next morning, it's the big team meeting. Kareem is completely exhausted, but he's got that quiet satisfaction, the job is done. And then he has to sit there in silence as his manager, Iman, publicly thanks Omar for his great effort on the exact report Kareem stayed up all night to finish. Ouch. So what's this number? 0. That's the amount of credit Kareem got. The amount of recognition, the number of thank yous he received for pulling that all-nighter. 0. And remember, he didn't just solve the problem. He's the one who found it in the first place. And for all that work, he was completely invisible. And this is what's running through Kareem's head later that day as he's just looking in the mirror. It's that awful, sinking feeling of being totally insignificant. All that hard work, all that dedication, for what? He honestly feels like he could just not show up tomorrow and absolutely no one would even notice. It's devastating. But right here, in this moment of feeling completely invisible, something changes. This isn't just frustration anymore. It's turning into resolve. This stops being about feeling heard and starts being about making a very clear, calculated decision to take back the narrative. So as Kareem is trying to process all this, he overhears Omar, on the phone again, of course, bragging about some other piece of work he didn't actually do. And that's it. That's the final straw. But what happens next isn't what you'd expect. There's no big blow-up, no yelling. Instead, it's just this quiet, firm decision. It's time to let the facts do the talking. Okay, so what he does next is honestly a masterclass in how to advocate for yourself at work. This one conversation is about to change everything. And this is the absolute key to his whole strategy. He goes to his manager, Iman, not with a bunch of complaints, not with accusations about Omar. Nope. He just brings calm, objective evidence. He lets the work speak for itself. And his approach is so simple, but so incredibly powerful. Look at this. He doesn't just barge in. He calmly asks for a minute, then he just pulls out his tablet and shows her the actual work. He states the facts, no emotion. I found this issue here, at this time. I stayed until 11 p.m. to fix it. Here's my solution that balanced the report. And then, and this is the genius part, he just pauses. He stops talking and lets the truth sink in. And you know what? It works. Immediately. Iman doesn't just get it, she takes ownership of her part in it. She realizes that she'd fallen into that classic management trap of rewarding the loudest person, not the most valuable one. Her apology is real, and it shows a huge shift in her perspective, all because Kareem presented the facts without the drama. So, what was the payoff? What did this one calm, fact-based conversation actually lead to? Let's look at the results. The very next morning, not next week, the next morning, Iman pulls the team together and, in front of everyone, including Omar, she sets the record straight. She makes it crystal clear that Kareem was the one who discovered the issue and solved the problem. She gives him the public credit he absolutely earned. And the impact is instant.
You can just imagine Omar's confident smile just freezing on his face. All eyes in the room shift to Kareem, but this time they're looking at him with this newfound respect. And, more importantly, Iman just sent a message to the entire team. From now on, it's the real work that gets the reward, not just the loud talk.
And the single moment created this incredible ripple effect. I mean, look how fast things changed for him. Day 1, he has the conversation. Day 2, he gets public recognition. And just 1 week after that first talk, Kareem is offered the lead on a major new project. His whole career path just shifted in a matter of days. And for the final chapter in this turnaround, even Omar comes up to Kareem and apologizes. He's been humbled, and he actually admits that it's important for everyone to get the credit they deserve. This isn't about them becoming best friends, but it is about building a new foundation of actual professional respect. So look, Kareem's story isn't just about getting credit for one report. It's really about the incredible power of using facts, not just feelings, to stand up for yourself. It proves that you don't have to be the loudest person in the room to be heard. You just have to be the clearest. So the only real question left is, what facts are you going to use to make your voice heard?